something on your mind? Wanna leave me behind? Wanna leave me behind?
It's fucking New Year's.
Hi. Winter break is almost over, and like babes, I am not ready to go back. I'm not ready to go back. Because this semester I probably have like 2 3-hour-long classes. Let's do a winter break wrapped. Yay! Okay, so number of existential crises. Listen at 17.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Number of times that I've cried, probably around like 3, which is pretty low for obvious reasons. Number of times I procrastinated, all the time, every day. I procrastinated making this video, but I'm gonna go eat some soup because I'm really craving soup right now.
You're spinning me around, my feet are off the ground. I don't know where I stand. You have to hold my hand. You mystify me. You mystify me. You mystify me. Oh, when you walked into the room, it happened all so soon. And I didn't want to know.
We're back? This is so weird. The vlogging duo is back, right?
You mystify me. You mystify me.
I spent my New Year's auditioning for this TV show, for a part in this TV show, and I think it's a SAG job. And it was like really fun because I finally got like a breakthrough and I started to actually like genuinely like tear up in the scene, and I've never really done that before, and that's amazing. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. It's not exactly a SAG role, it's a SAG signatory credit role. So that means when I book the role, I get a credit, which is like one step closer to me joining SAG. So yeah. Also, yeah, I booked it. I just cried like a lot because I had a really long conversation with my dad yesterday, and I have to make a really big decision within like the next few days. I'm still in like the group that hasn't chosen their classes yet for next semester. I have to decide essentially, do I want to quit school and pursue acting or stay in school, which essentially give up acting for a little bit to stay in school. Also hits on like a deeper level because I've kind of used my career as my rock, my stability, because like it's always there, it's what I want to do, and it's always something to rely on, or it always has been. If I get heartbroken or something, if someone leaves, if like whatever, then I could just focus on my career, and now I don't really have that as my source anymore. Yeah, other actors my age, like other successful actors, makes me feel so bad. Especially now, I haven't really booked anything within the last few years. I have this constant need to like prove to people that I can do this and that I'm marketable, I can book. And I feel like I'm not going to be taken seriously if I don't have more things under my belt.
You would think people do bad things for a lot of different reasons, but I promise it's just because they want to feel good or at least better.
Fathers
We do drugs, we steal,
that are
we
being
drink,
born
we
right
yell,
now
we hurt
are,
ourselves
like,
because we
not
think it'll make us
fathered.
feel.
Right?
Death is a concept that I was initially liberated by, but then it turned scary. When I was still in college after class, I would fall asleep in my dorm and be okay with not waking up. But ever since I came back home, I realized how afraid I was of it. You just get so caught up in the stress that you legitimately forget that everything you ever cared about could end at any time, especially if you go to school in the US. Between that time, I heard about the Idaho murders and I started double checking to see if I locked our door every night. And as I edit this video, a multitude of school shootings have happened. So like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to feel? Three days before school starts again. I've never really felt more lost than I do right now. I feel like really lost. So my family has a notorious reputation for not doing well at college the first time around. Dad had to drop out and it took 20 years for him to get his degree. Sisters also had to drop out and I think they recently came back to school. I could say I'm keeping the family tradition alive. Like let's keep these good vibes going. My dad sensed that I would be going down that route, so he sent me a letter, a very motivational letter, and at the end he put in these growth mindset things. In a perfect world, it would light the fire under my ass. It would just get me going. It would just be that motivation. But it's not like that. In reality, I need mental health support. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to go back to school. It was a question of if I was willing to like tolerate putting myself through that again. Like, do I want to struggle with maintaining grades and attendance again? And the thing is, I mean, I could drop out. I could. If I wasn't in the BFA program anymore, I was like, I had no purpose. I could just spend my days going to work, coming home, doing Zoom acting classes and doing self-tape auditions. But do I just want to do that? Fuck no. I just moved in. This is what it looks like right now. And there's my new roomie. Hi. What's your name?
My name is Mallory.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What's your major?
My major is in nursing.
I want to like college so bad. I think often I get really overwhelmed by the schoolwork aspect of college too much. And I would think like, oh my god, everything is horrible. I hate it there. But there are so many good things about college.
And then I got this.
Oh, what are we doing?
We're doing a room tour. This is not my room.
Like, I really enjoy being independent. I really enjoy living on my own. I really enjoy the atmosphere, the walkable areas, the spaces. There it is. And when I finally get to have definitive friends, it's like amazing, it's great. And I sometimes forget about that.
We are working tech for Big Love, and I'm working lights. I'm the light op.
Yeah, and I'm sound.
Woo! Woo! It's already stressful.
I know.
Loving life right now.
Oh, people are here. I gotta do sound cue things. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time.
Hi.
Hi.
It's opening night of Big Love at NIU, and I just completed my stuff of a pre-show.
Yeah.
And we're waiting. And
Just because you are uncomfortable doesn't mean that you have opted into the wrong decision or the wrong lifestyle or whatever. And I was thinking about how people make choices to have children they don't really want, have affairs that are not good, sell all their possessions and quit their corporate job to become a digital nomad, only to have like major regrets later. They make all these things because when they're making the choice, they're thinking like, this is getting rid of that existential dread feeling. Even if it's temporary, like it must be the right choice. And I feel like that's a fallacy that when you're young, you're more likely to fall for, but even as you get older, and I feel like as soon as you can accept that the right choice will still have discomfort and stress and pain, once you can like accept that about life, not that you're doing anything wrong, it's just part of being a human being, then you can begin to make choices from a place of acceptance about the fact that there will always be discomfort instead of trying to find some way to be that doesn't involve discomfort.